What I like about us is we offer that affordability, and that's something that you can't find out there with this market and stuff. We had a resident here who we're not doing renting, so I'm converting them into sales. And this family's been here since their kid was young, and they thought that they were going to have to move out because they didn't have the credit built up and all that. So with Roots, we helped them with lending, but our lenders, they didn't qualify. So I was like, well, there's other lenders out there. Let's help you find them. So we found a few of them out there. They've applied, ended up getting accepted for their loan, and they ended up staying and stuff. So we didn't have to uproot them from their home. And that's what I like about it, because if you're looking out there, that home that they would have purchased, they would be purchasing it at $150K, and they bought it here with us at $50,000. So it chopped it down like $100,000. And then again, they didn't have to uproot themselves here because they've already established a home here since their kid was like young. And now he's like, I want to say he's probably maybe freshman. They thought they weren't going to even purchase the home. They weren't going to be able to buy. And then whenever I walked them after they signed their sales docs and I delivered it to them, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so real. So it was a great experience for them. So a process that I go through, right when I drive in off of Missouri, I drive every single street just to make sure that the community looks great, from the curb appeal and stuff. Once I do that, then I come into the office, I open up all the amenities, I speak with my assistant, I pull my maintenance in there, we'll have our little meeting, and that starts us off for our day. And then it's just answering emails, voicemails, waiting for the residents to walk in or prospects walk in. Right when they walk in, obviously I will introduce myself and then just take them on a little tour. I hit every single amenity that we have, especially our upgrades, because that's something that we worked so hard for the residents to have those upgrades. We want to showcase them. And so I would just start and tour them and then take them to the homes and then handing them, bring them back here and going over the qualifications to become park approved, as well as if they want to purchase, of what we need to do to help them with the lenders and collecting all their conditions till they end up getting that home and walking them to the front door saying welcome home. So it's a fun little journey. Every day's different. Obviously it's not going to be that way, but I have myself and then I have Edward, my assistant, who is constantly out there calling them. If he's not calling them, he's emailing them, or we're texting them, just because we want them to come back. There are a few that don't because they don't qualify enough, but we would help them get there to find out what they have to do. There was a resident that I wish that he was here. He had a lot of debt. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, you know what? I'm like, work on your debt for like 6 months and then come back and see us. We'll revisit it. Let's see what we have to do at that point. And he finally did. He finally came in and he applied, was park approved, and then we found a lender for him. And so he ended up with one of our newest residents, and he was so excited. A newborn. The newborn had challenges, from birth all the way till today, doing amazing. So he didn't think that he was going to be able to have that home for his child. Now he does. It's just a great experience just from them. And you could look at our reviews. Our reviews show it, because a lot of my prospects, new move-ins, they always leave us a good review. Even if they don't move in here, they do leave a review for the experience that they had here. And this is the place we call home. We would look at some of the older reviews, especially like at my old property before I came to Grand Missouri, and the reviews there were not great. Just from COVID happened, and then I guess previous management, it just wasn't fitting well for that community. But when my admin myself took that property over, we started turning a lot of the reviews, getting them from 1 stars to 5 stars. And it's just being there for them, letting them know that we're their cheerleader, we're here for them. We want to make their experience here, living here, clean as much as possible. And it showed, because it's definitely showed. The reviews started flipping around. First hearing them out and then just having it go up the pipeline. We have a great system with our company Roots. All of us are involved in teams, so we could put something in there and one of our team members, our colleagues, will have an answer for us to help us out for the community as well as to the residents. And that's what I like, is because we have a huge support system. But with all our renovations that we've done here, we put a basketball court, we have the little children's playground, we have 2 pools where we refinished the decks and purchased a whole bunch of new furniture out there. We've been seeing a lot of the younger generations coming out here utilizing it. And what I like about the basketball courts, you can change the heights. Like on this side, the taller kids will be over here, they'll lower it for the younger kids. So that's what I like to see, is because they're out there enjoying it. And it reminds me when I was a child, I was never indoors. We never had the video games and stuff. We're out there, when the sun went down, we're out there till the lights came on, you know, being a kid and enjoying it. That's what we want to see here. They challenge each other, which I like and stuff, you know, and it's just not like, you know, just a small family. It's the community comes out. Everyone's out there, and we're here to better our residents, and that's what I like, because it's not about just a job. I love my career, you know, and it's the whole run around, you know, from the residents to my employees. The main focus is the residents. I'm here for them. I'm their cheerleader, you know, and that's one thing that I like about Roots, is because they're here to back us up and support our residents. Their experience and the smiles and, you know, the emotions and crying makes me happy, and that's the reason why I'm here. And it's because I love to see that enjoyment that they did. It makes me happy, and it makes me proud to come to work every day, you know? Like, there's not a point in my time where I'm like, you know, waking up like, oh, I don't want to be here today. No, I want to be here because I love the experience of every single resident that I have. So I would say, yeah, that's one of the ones.